What's good, y'all? It's the girl Martini back at it again with the videos. Can y'all be like surprised that I'm actually gonna have 2 videos out in 1 week? I already posted my other one Tuesday, so if you haven't seen it, go check it out, but I also leave it in the description. But today we are going to be doing a quick, natural, everyday makeup routine tutorial, I guess. Let's just call it that. But as you can see, I am going to be using the Maybelline tinted moisturizer in the shade 310, and also the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation in 330. I recently just got the tinted moisturizer. I got it sent to me, and I honestly like it. I always wanted to get a tinted moisturizer, but I never really knew who to get one from. But since I got one now, I'm gonna try it out, and I'm honestly surprised because it is a little bit lighter on me. And also, I'm sorry about the lighting, like how I explained in my other video where it be looking like I'm up in heaven because my face is just shining. So yeah, apologies, but I actually really like it. Like, as you can see, I'm honestly really surprised because it looked really light, but since I am mixing a darker foundation shade with it, it actually looked even much better when I swatched it. And I honestly love the consistency of the tinted moisturizer, so I was actually really surprised, even though it's been a hot minute since I've used like any really light I guess base for like foundation, because before I'd always use BB cream because I never really wanted to use foundation unless I was going out somewhere for like a very long time. But I actually really like it and how it actually was able to blend with the foundation also and have a nice finish. Now I'm going to be going in with the Airspun translucent powder, and you can see I've had that for a while because the tape on the sides, because I cracked the top of it, so the powder would leak out. But I honestly really love this powder. It's very lightweight, doesn't give you any like flashback, and I'm not really like dark complexion. As you can see, I'm very light, but even though sometimes some powders still give you that backflash, but this one really doesn't because it's so light and you can barely even tell that I put it on. And it also doesn't give you that heavy feeling like you have a whole bunch of powder on. Like, I could put so much on my face and still make it feel lightweight. Like, I love this powder. I will use it till the day I die. Now I'm going in with the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Powder Foundation and also the shade 330, just to kind of really set everything, and also to bring a little bit of color back into my skin. Not too much, because like I said, the translucent powder doesn't really give you that much of a backlash, but it kind of does take away a little bit of your color, just a little bit, just a tiny bit, but not too much. Now going in again with the Maybelline Fit Me Poreless Powder Foundation, but in the shade Mocha for bronzer. I actually really like this as a bronzer. My other one I used to have, it broke and then I hit pan on it, so couldn't really use it anymore. But I like how this looks, just to give my skin a little bit of a sun-kissed finish and kind of just to shape my nose up before I go in with contour and start baking. Alrighty, now we're going on to baking. Don't talk about my janky powder container. Okay, we've been through it. It's broken. But I'm going to go ahead and go in with the Airspun translucent powder. Usually I go in with the Maybelline Fit Me loose setting powder. But since we are going for a more natural look, I just decided that this would give it a more natural appearance. Because usually when I use the Maybelline, it gives it a very matte finish. And like I said, since we're going for a natural look, we want it to be as natural as possible. Alrighty, so now we're doing the baking. We're just gonna let it sit, and so while I sit here and try to remember what I was doing next, contour. We're gonna go ahead with the Anastasia Beverly Hills, I almost forgot it, contour kit in the shades light medium. As you can see, I've had this for a while. I've lost 2 of my pans. I've hit pan on one of them, so we're just gonna go ahead with that and just, contour, deepen up the structure, give us a little bit more, chiseled, just a little chiseled. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Alrighty, so I wiped off the baking, finished up the contour. Now I'm gonna go ahead with a warm brown, close to my skin complexion on a fluffy brush, just to go ahead and just, warm up my lids. I honestly forgot I did this. I forgot. I'm admit it. I forgot that I did this. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Warm up the lids a little bit. Okay, so I finished up with the lids, and here's me again, trying to remember what I was going to do next. Clearly, I just realized it's time for the faux freckles. I always go to do faux freckles when it comes to natural looks, just because I like how it looks. I forgot what this product name is. I know it's from Maybelline, and it's an eyebrow pencil thing. And obviously, it didn't work in my favor because they weren't really showing up. So we're just going to go ahead and put that down. And I'm going to be using the Too Faced Just Peachy palette. I could be wrong. I'll probably put it on the screen if I was wrong. and just using a dark brown shade on a little small defined brush, as you can see right there, little itty bitty brush. I'm just go ahead and just dot away on my face. Alrighty, just went and finished my full freckles, went out and just, blending them up a little bit. I'm just fixing my nose contour just a little bit, because when I tend to do my full freckles, the contour tends to get lost because of how many freckles I place on the nose area. So I just went ahead and just touched that up. Next, I'm going in with the Sigma Sinosity mascara in black, and as you can see, I tried to open it with my mouth, but that didn't work because it hurt like a bitch. So we're just gonna open it the normal way. Don't know why I showed the spilly. Honestly, don't know why. I'm gonna just go ahead and just coat my lashes. Alrighty, so I just finished putting the mascara on, and honestly, this is one of my fave mascaras that I've ever used before. Like, I thought I wasn't gonna like it just because I've always just stuck to one particular mascara because I just played it safe. And now we're gonna go into highlighter, my favorite part of doing my makeup. It's like the favorite thing that I love, and I'll be using e.l.f. Retro face and body shimmer. I forgot the name of it, and it will be in the description. I will put everything there. Everything I use will be down below. And look at my face. Look at me. You can clearly tell it's my favorite thing because I'm literally gagging. Like, I love it. It's so amazing. Like, do you not see the highlighter? Like, how can you not be like obsessed with it? It's literally amazing. So as you can see, I'm just admiring myself, adding a little bit more because you never can go wrong with too much highlighter unless you kind of really do go overboard. But since this one, it's a very glittery base highlighter, so it's not very like too dramatic because it's basically very thin and all shimmer. I tried to give this product a one more try just to line my lips, but it wasn't a dark enough brown for me because this is more like a taupe color, and I like to line my lips with a dark brown shade pencil, and I obviously couldn't find it that day, nor could I find my sharpener if I were to have it. So I would just give this a try, but I'm gonna end up going in with the Too Faced Just Peachy palette again with the dark shade that I've used for my freckles and just line my lips, because this wasn't doing it for me, to be honest. I'm gonna keep it real, it wasn't. Alrighty, so I just got done lining my lips, so now I am choosing a lip gloss shade that I want to use. This is honestly really tough because I liked both of them. They're really pretty colors in itself, and when I tried them on me, they're very, very nice. I liked how they looked on me, but I ended up going with the color Opal, which is the lighter color to the left, the lighter pink with gold like shimmers in it, and this is by Maybelline. I honestly forgot the name of it. Like I said, description, if you want to know, if you're really curious and it's like, ooh, what's that? Go check the description, it'll be there. I'll put it there, I promise. I'll put both of them there just if you're curious to see what the other one is. I'll put them both down there because I think I did end up using both, one more the other, in my opinion. I'm pretty sure I did. I'm going to share a little clip of my mother interrupting me while I was filming. So I told her I was going to put it in here because she was being a nuisance to me. And honestly, that day, I'll be honest, I was not having a good day that day. So after she did that, it kind of made me feel a little bit better. And we talked a little bit, you know, and whatnot, you know, as you can see here. We kind of talked a little bit. And I'm going to keep this in because, you know what, this is real. And I'm going to keep it real. Honestly, that day, I was not having it. For some reason that day, I was just like, you know what? Didn't feel like a good day, but I got through it. And I honestly did. Because after a while, I felt a little bit better. But we kind of talked a little bit about how I was feeling. You can see it in my face. It's clear. Like, my heart is on my sleeve. I can't control my face for nothing. But, yeah, we kind of just talked. But, yeah. Just thought I'd add that in there just to give some like reality, because not everything is as it seems online. I don't know what I'm saying at this point. I'm just rambling. I'm gonna go. Alright, so I'm going in with a Nickak New York Cosmetics lip color. I forgot the shade of this. I'm like literally, do I not know any of the products that I have? Do I just not know them? But it'll be there, description, just go check it out. I think the reason why I added it was because my lips did look a little bit dull, but I did not like how it looked, so I ended up blotting just a little bit and just went back in with the gloss just to make my lips look more glossy. To be honest, I've been obsessed with glossy lips. I never was. Even when I was like first starting getting into makeup, I was never crazy about glossy lips. I was always that girl that always had the matte lipstick on. Like, my lips were matte. But now I can't help it. Now I'm obsessed. I have to have lip gloss like everywhere I go. I'm obsessed with it now. Alright, so I finished putting the gloss on to give it more shine. Look at me feeling myself. Now I'm going to go ahead and do the last step, which is my beauty marks. Usually I would use a eyeliner, but I couldn't find it that day, so I just went ahead and just used another lip color by Nickak, New York, and it did me justice. The beauty molds, they came out great. It looks like as if I was using my eyeliner. I seriously don't know where it went that day. I ended up fighting it a couple of days later. I don't know where it went. Everything likes to disappear on me. I don't know why. It just does. And then bam, look at me. Flawless, stunning. But yes, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, and share with your friends, your family, whoever. And I'll see you next time. Deuces!